Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's what's actually wild. The Trump administration is pushing a plan that aims to slash Medicaid spending by a staggering $800 billion over the next decade, which could kick 8 million Americans off their health coverage. Ever notice how the numbers just don't add up? If you've been paying attention, you know that cutting funds for healthcare inevitably leads to people losing access to care. But here's the kicker. The administration claims that somehow, no one will lose their insurance. What if I told you that this is the fiscal equivalent of the immaculate conception? This is honestly crazy, but Kevin Hassett, the director of the National Economic Council, insists that it's all sound budgetary politics. He even went on CBS's Face the Nation to make his case, arguing that the Congressional Budget Office, CBO, has been wrong in the past, particularly regarding work requirements for Medicaid. Sure, he points to a time when CBO predicted millions would lose coverage, only for the number of insured to rise. But remember, that legislation never even passed. It's absurd to dismiss the CBO's projections when they're based on real-world evidence. Just look at Arkansas, where work requirements led to significant coverage losses without any evidence of increased employment. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. No matter how hard you try, the picture won't come together. What's even more frustrating is Hassett's dismissal of the CBO without providing a credible alternative model. Instead, he wants us to trust his track record, which includes a string of wildly optimistic predictions that have repeatedly missed the mark. The idea that we should overlook the potential loss of healthcare for millions because of a few past miscalculations is not just reckless, it's downright dangerous. But here's where we can find some inspiration. History shows us that when we come together and advocate for equitable healthcare, we can push back against these unjust policies. We've seen progress when communities unite to demand better, whether that's through grassroots movements or voting for leaders who prioritize the health and well-being of all citizens. So, let's channel our frustration into action. We can solve the puzzle of healthcare access by advocating for solutions that work for everyone, not just the wealthy few. Together, we can create a future where healthcare is a right, not a privilege. In the face of these challenges, let's remain hopeful and determined. Change is possible when we stand together. Remember, every big problem is just a puzzle waiting for the right pieces, and we've got what it takes to create a healthier, fairer society for all. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.